How'd it go this week?
It was good. The old stuff. I was wondering if we could kind of work on, like, or jumping on people.
Okay.
But she does it a lot. She just, like, kind of tends to get into Lucy. She tends to get into people's personal space a lot.
Is this in the home?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think probably part of the reason is because I don't necessarily mind her getting in my personal space. So I think she thinks she can do it with everyone.
Sure. What's your number currently set at?
Right now it's at 45.
Let's go down to 18. We don't want to make her skitty of people.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So we start low, we work our way up. Right?
Okay.
So if I crouch down, hi. Hey. Okay. So here, tap, 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 tap. Good girl. So here, she technically has to perform the behavior and be corrected until she makes the decision to disengage. To learn, oh, don't put my paws on people, right?
Yeah.
So if I were to push her down, or I could correct her myself, that's tied to me. So here was what we're doing, just setting the foundation, okay? So we allow her to jump. We didn't pull her off. I didn't push her off. We just kept the pressure on, low. She backed off on her own, and then I continue with this. We'll reset. I'll have you just, don't worry about heel, just kind of loop around and come stop here. There's two ways of fixing jumping. One is just letting her be her, okay? So this is where she can come in, she can be excited, and she can loop around and all that stuff. Good girl. Yep, good girl. And my energy is up there. Because that's typically how people greet dogs, right? Is they're like, hey, 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 hey. Hi, hi. Yep. Hi, good girl. But I'm not doing any like of this. Because I don't want to give the invite up. Right now, if I did do this and she jumped up, that would be fine. But then that would be conflicting if I did this, she jumped up and you was corrected, correct, right? So here, I'm doing the energy, the clapping, the hard pats, the big energy here, and putting energy to get her so stimulated that she's gonna wanna jump. And then we correct it, then we go back to that, okay? There's, I don't care what you do, just don't jump. And then there's, do this so that you can't jump. Does that make sense? So like here, what I'm gonna have you do now to show you the difference between the two is you're gonna say heel, you're gonna just circle around and come to a stop right there. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna shorten your leash and grab by that second handle there. Okay, so now we have preventative control. So intervention is we're being normal, she gets too excited, we correct her, disengage the jumping, but we continue with what we're doing. So we're intervening as she performs the behavior. Okay, so again, we don't care what she does. She could walk through my legs, she could be wiggly and all that stuff, right? But no jumping. Here we have, okay, you could technically use a sit, or like let's say you're on the street and you see a friend of yours. Oh, hi, right? You come to a stop, she automatically sits. So they're like, oh my God, hi. And they start talking to her, she should maintain that position, okay? But here, she's not jumping because she's under control. That's the difference, okay? So in the home, there's technically a third way, we won't worry about that right now, is once your guest is in, what I would have them do is first enter, and then ignore, allow her to go, and then let them be themselves, but keep them stationary. Okay, kind of like what I did here. So this is fine, or crouching down. And then the moment she starts jumping, ideally they would stop petting, right? It might be too many instructions for them. Otherwise, tap. Once she disengages, they continue with the petting, right? And we keep repeating that. Eventually she learns, oh, if I want to get what I want, which is the touch and the introduction and everything, I just keep my paws on the ground, right? And then she'll walk around like she was doing, and she'll come and sit in their lap or whatever, just not jump, okay? With this here, she doesn't get the ability to jump because she's under control, right? But the reason why I said shorten here is like, let's say I came over, okay? I'm gonna pet her. Hi, tap. Hi, how are you? Right? So same thing, and this is okay. As long as she keeps that butt on the ground, she can lean, okay? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, good girl. So there, as soon as she got up, the tap,
Yeah.
she repositioned, put her butt down,
Right.
and then everything continues.
Right.
Okay, so it's the same concept, except this one's more strict.
Yeah.
This one's maintain this position here,
Okay.
or there'll be a consequence.
Okay.
Okay, so she could be there, and she could like wiggle,
Yeah.
right? She could lean in for the affection and stuff. All that's fine.
As long as
That
it's
butt
like
just
her
has to
butt.
keep on the ground.
Okay.
Correct, right? So, I would do like the first one, the first approach, like more so in the home
Right, right.
with people she's comfortable with.
Yeah.
That will help set baseline
Okay.
for like when you're on the walk.
Okay.
And if someone wants to say hi, but then you want to set yourself up, right?
Right, right.
So in case she jumps, in case she tries to move, you're limiting range of motion so she can't get far.